Now, how exciting is this?
It's obviously very exciting. I'm just really proud of our group. We started off working ourselves out, figuring out our identity. We hit a nice stride, and then we fell off a little bit second half of regular season. We kind of talked as a group last week, thinking about season as 4 pieces, and now we're going into postseason. And they did such a nice job of bringing themselves back to where they needed to be, having fun, working their butts off, and trusting that no matter what the score is, like the best part about our game is a clock doesn't decide it. So really, I'm just really proud of them for staying focused on the task at hand and having a great time doing it. The last 3 days have been really fun, and it's been because of them.
We have to mention Aviles, who was fantastic on the mound today. I mean, yeah. Metro State, not an easy team to get out, but to give up just 3 hits is incredible.
Oh, I mean, I looked at the umpire and, honestly, Annie from Metro during the game. I said I was not expecting this, and she said me neither, but, you know, AV was obviously incredible to watch today. She kind of gets in her own little space, her own little bubble. We try not to mess with her. Her catcher, Casey, she calls her own game, and obviously she did a fantastic job against a very, very good hitting team. And, you know, I got to give credit to Cass, too. I thought Cass threw a great game. We had runners in scoring position, and she did a nice job of staying cool, calm, composed, and keeping us to 1 run. So, you know, neither pitcher should feel very bad at all about their performance today. And
you have another great pitcher. Obviously, you have a great 1-2 punch, but she also came through with the RBI single to give you the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Nicole Hall, she's been struggling a little bit too. And again, like, the most important at-bat is the next at-bat. And for her to stay focused and understand that every at-bat's a clean slate, that's where she needed to be in order to be successful today, because she had some failures in the past. And, you know, I'm really proud of her too for giving herself a chance in the box against a really good pitcher. And like I said, I don't think anybody was expecting like a summer ball hour-and-a-half game today between these 2 teams that are very strong in all parts of the game.
So next step, the next phase of postseason, NCAA tournament, what's that going to be like for your team? What do you say to them as you get ready for the next big part?
I mean, first and foremost, coaches and players, we've really enjoyed this year with this group. So the first thing I said was we get another week together, at least 1 more week, and that in itself is exciting. And as far as the games go, the good news is we're playing really well right now, and they understand what it's like to be very successful. And the second you get a taste of it, you don't want anything else. So I think we're going to go in ready to go without us coaches having to do much to motivate them, because they want more of this.
Coach, you've won a tournament before. I know that one was, you were the coach when you did.
5 years ago. Mm-hmm.
How does this compare?
Obviously really different game, different set of circumstances, but similar story in the sense we knew we had a very good team both years, and it was convincing the girls that they were very good. Kind of the same feeling, same kind of conversation we have with our players is it doesn't matter how good we think they are. It matters what they think, and I think they finally started trusting that a little bit. Again, it was way more of a pitcher's duel, which I'm very much a hitter mentality. But I had to kind of kick back and just watch the show, because that's what we just watched. It was an incredible show between 2 very strong pitchers that stayed focused and kept their team in it the entire game.
When I talked to you back in the day, I think you guys were picked
8th.
8th night?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make it a little more sweeter? Now you're going to the NCAA tournament?
Honestly, I try not to get too emotional over that. I knew we had a good freshman class, and I knew we had 2 strong transfers. No one else knows that. So, you know, I would have probably picked the same thing had I not known the information that I did by being the coach. So I don't really look into that very much. Obviously, you guys kind of saw it even this weekend. Anybody can play well at the right time. Western New Mexico played their butts off this week, and I don't know that anybody was expecting that. So I didn't take it to heart. We didn't make a big deal of it with our players. We didn't use it as motivation, because it really doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It matters what we think.
Tournament champions. Wow, how exciting. What's going through your mind right now?
I'm really excited. The one thing that I have to be most thankful for is being able to play again. I'm a transfer, and I wasn't going to play, but Coach Trimboli gave me the opportunity to play with a great group of girls, and I've never been on a team where I've wanted to win for them so much. It was a group effort all around. I wouldn't be here without the rest of my team, and I'm so ecstatic with the result.
What was going through your mind as you were going through Metro? A very good hitting team. You could see some of the emotion coming from you too as you were exiting the mound there, but you just seemed like you were in the zone, if you will.
Yeah, so we talk about it as my little bubble, but so we had our 4-game series against Metro, and we actually went 1-3. But I mean, we went extra innings against them. They're tough hitters. They're tough outs. I was just really thinking about changing my levels, and Casey called a great game today. I couldn't have asked for anything more from her. I mean, just kind of keeping them off balance. You mix speeds. I mean, that's kind of what I'm known for, the off speed, and then coming in with a normal speed pitch. But I was not being careful, but being very cognizant that they're great hitters, and at any part in their lineup they could pull through.
So it's a pitcher's duel really through this game, and your fellow pitcher comes through with an RBI. What's going through your mind when you get that one run and you're like, hey, this is all I need to finish out and try to win this championship?
We are a team that actually plays a lot better under pressure, being down. So we just kept telling ourselves, hey, we're down by 1, 0-0 ball game, we're down by 2. Like, if we are in the mindset that we have to keep playing hard because we are not given anything, like, we just have to keep pushing along, and that's how we played it. And Nicole Hall coming through, we're kind of like the Nicoles. We got 3. I've never played on a team with more Nicoles in my life, but, you know, we're a little tag team out there. So I was so happy with her coming through and getting that run for us. So
now next, your season continues. You get to go to the big dance where everybody likes to go. And what's your mindset as you go into that, and what are some things you do to keep the good times rolling?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just thinking one game at a time. We kind of just think pitch by pitch. When you get too big, that's kind of what happened at the second part of our season. We were thinking about the end result instead of each inning, each out. So we're just going to take it game by game because, once again, nothing's given to us. We worked hard all season, and we really deserve to be here, but we have to earn it.
Did you ever envision when you first came to Regis that you would be tournament MVP and you guys would be winning the championship?
No. I mean, as soon as I started practicing with the girls, I knew we had a great group, and I was really hoping for it. But, I mean, this is kind of, like, surreal. It's last year on my old team, we came in second in our conference tournament. We were projected to win, but, I mean, this team just has so much fight, and I'm, like, so happy. I keep saying so, but it's like that much emotion. I can't believe that we're here and we did it, but I knew it. We earned it all the way.
Where did you play last year?
I played at University at Buffalo. It's a SUNY school.
And you said that you had possibly thought about not even playing softball anymore?
Yeah, after last year, I actually had enrolled at the U of A to just go to school and finish out my career, but I got a great opportunity from my coaches, and I am so glad that I turned down U of A to just be a student because I couldn't ask for anything more. This is so awesome.